Is your feed and forage supply short? If it is, then you may need to give consideration to culling animals down so that the number of animals you have match the feed supply that's available. As we look at this culling, it needs to be a business decision, not an emotional decision. Some producers have that animal that has been on the farm for years and years, and they just like her disposition or the color of the calf or whatever. We need to look and decide in a business-like manner which animals need to be culled from a herd when those feed resources are limited. Specifically, we need to have a culling order established so that we know which animals should be removed from the herd. First off, when we're starting this culling process, we need to remove those cows that are open. Those simply not going to produce a calf next year do not need to be maintained and let them utilize the available feed supply. We always, every year, have a few cows that are getting old. Consideration needs to be given to culling some of those, particularly if we think they may not produce a calf next year, or they may have a chance of some physical breakdown before they produce that next calf. If we have cows that have physical problems, say arthritis or something like that, those are animals that also need to be culled while they still have value. As you know, we cannot take animals to market that have a strong potential for being downers. So let's sell them while they still have some value. Also, we need to give strong consideration to culling those cows that have low productivity. By this I mean they do not wean a calf that is heavy enough that, and when it sells, will not be of great enough value to cover the cost of wintering that cow or keeping that cow around for a whole year. This is where a record-keeping system comes in extremely handy. Something like the beef cattle farm that's available from your local extension agent can work extremely well. If you keep those records, you will have some information available that will let you know which of those cows are not getting the job done. Also, as we think about culling animals in short feed supply, we might consider going ahead and marketing the calves that we produced this year rather than saving some of them as stockers and growing them to a heavier weight. Also, we might want to give consideration to reducing the number of heifers that we're keeping, or maybe even not even keeping any heifers at all. I know this gets to be a real difficult decision, but we just got to take an extremely close look at that feed supply, both quantity and quantity, to be sure that we do have enough to get those animals through. The last thing we want to do is to have to try to secure some additional feed in the latter part of the winter when it's going to be less available and, of course, more expensive. If you need additional information about culling animals in your herd when the feed supply is short, please contact your local extension agent.